Here. So here's Howard County. There's the rain snow line. There won't be a whole lot of sleet with this. It'll go from rain almost to snow very quickly over a short distance, by the way. So Greentown, Tipton, Sharpsville, still in the rain here, as is Kempton. And then there's Lebanon down toward Crawfordsville. We're starting to see the change happening here. Once you get to the north, Clarks Hill, Attica, Covington, up into Lafayette, that's snow, and that's where it will come down at a pretty good clip at times here. As I mentioned, this is gradually moving toward the east and southeast, and boy, is there ever going to be a battle zone on the western half of the state today. Eventually, that will get into Indianapolis here. That won't be until probably after 4 o'clock, between 4 and 8. It looks like we're going to have a burst of snow around Indianapolis. 42 wet Richmond, 44 in Muncie, and 45 this hour in Bedford, contrasted to the 30 that's in Lafayette. Tweak the map a little bit, and there still could be a few changes. The wild card for I-70 tomorrow is that there could be big bang for the buck. And if we don't get any sleet along and just south of I-70, these numbers will be more of a boom, closer to 9+. So we will tweak it a bit. Still concerned more for ice in southern Indiana. And if you're had any travel plans tomorrow to Louisville or Cincinnati, that is going to be rough. That's going to be very, very icy. The highest amounts and the more confident portion of the forecast is up to the north. There's still, as I mentioned, some wiggle room, but this is going to be a big snow event for Indianapolis. You know, we might get close to that 9 to 10 inch zone. Either way, tomorrow is going to be really rough for travel. Let's start current, and then we'll work into the evening. Notice the battle zone, as I've talked about here. So it gets into Indy, and we'll start to see this changeover and temperatures dropping by about 5 or 6 p.m. I think we're going to have a quick burst of snow. This is the first chunk of energy, and there's going to be a lot of snow piling up across the western and northwestern Indiana. So here's the timeline as we'll get you into tomorrow morning. Lafayette in the heavy snow now. Bloomington, better part of your evening is going to be rain, and then we'll have that mix. And then we'll get into the second wave tomorrow. That one will definitely have more teeth to it, as we'll wake up to moderate snow, and then that will continue, and we will get clubbed tomorrow, I think, right through this zone here. Very heavy snow. We'll have to see if the sleet goes farther south. We may have to up the totals. That, as I mentioned, is kind of the wild card for tomorrow. But just know, all across our state tomorrow, we're going to have heavy snow. It's going to be windy, blowing and drifting, whole 9 yards, and not much improvement in temperatures getting into the start of the weekend.